Talk us through it, Ricky. The last couple of weeks, what's it been like?
It's probably been the hardest. This was the biggest fight in my life, to be honest with you. Obviously, fighting Floyd Mayweather, the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world, you can't get bigger than that. But obviously, because of the circumstances in that fight, i.e. me getting beaten and knocked out, this obviously become the first, you know, and it was tough in the build-up. When I was in the gym and I was training, my training camp went as smooth as ever and everything, but doubt, there's always that little doubt there, and even in the changing rooms beforehand, I felt sharp on the pads and I felt confident that I could do everything, but still, you know, more nervous than normal, because I think tonight I got the hardest one out of the way, I think.
Did you hear the crowd behind you?
You know, did you hear the crowd?
Unbelievable.
No, it never ceases to amaze me. And I know everybody keeps going on about it. It sounds a bit like a broken record now, but the support that I get from the fans. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the greatest British fighter of all time. I'm not saying anything like that. But I don't think.
Well, I'm saying you are.
Well,
take it from me.
But I don't think there's any. I don't think there's any fighter that has had the support, the love of the fans that I have, and that's the best title you can have.
Incredible support, but deserving in a way, Rick, because you actually put on a display that people want to see. I think you know your style, very aggressive style. You know, you just want to go in there, get the job done in the best way you can. Graham's done a great job, hasn't he? He really has.
Yeah, without a doubt. And in the fight tonight, I think I won most of the rounds, and in most of the rounds, I hurt him in every single round. And when I kept the fight at a distance, and I was using my jab, and I was setting him up, I was simply catching him all the time and hurting him and everything like that. But in true Ricky Hatton fashion, you know, my attitude is sometimes, and wrongly so, you know, why throw a few jabs when you can throw a fucking left hook or a big And every time I kept out of distance and tried to box him, I was hitting him and hurting him. But then, you know, it's as if like, I thought, I'm hurting him, put your foot on the gas. Yeah. And that's when I nearly landed myself in trouble, you know, a couple of times. If I'd have kept it simple, I'd have maybe knocked it out, but unfortunately there's nothing simple about it.
I think with a lot of these South American fighters, they just come with so much heart as well.
Yeah, they get
very resilient.
Oh yeah, they get me fucking nerves.
Was it tactical? Were there any tactical changes that were going on from your corner during the fight? You know, was the corner happening?
No, yeah, Billy was happy because every time, you know, I feinted and I moved and he used me jab and I made him miss. I hit him, I can't remember what round it was, but I hit him with a jab and his legs went all over the show, and that was just on a jab. And Billy's saying to me, you know, just keep to your boxing, you know, picking him up. You've got more chance of knocking him out when you box from a distance. But it's very, very hard when you're so knockout minded, you know, in my case, you know, my style is always to go there and do damage, so, you know I can do more damage with my left hook than my jab, and that's the problem sometimes with me. It's more a frame of mind. I know I've got the boxing ability, but sometimes I'm a little bit too content on passion, so, yeah. You know, that sometimes I forget that, and sometimes I make my job harder than what maybe it could be.
Yeah, I mean, you look really comfortable in there tonight. I mean, you had the crowd behind you. For me, it was a textbook fight for you, and I think you needed, I mean, it was said earlier, we sat in this room earlier on today, and somebody actually came up and they said, you know, in a way, this is a really difficult fight for Ricky, not so much for the fight itself, but also with perhaps the way people will look at the fight. Namely, if you knock him out early, they'll go, he was just fodder for what's going to happen next. If it's a hard fight, maybe they're going to accuse you of saying, perhaps, well, yeah, but Ricky's coming to the end.
Yeah, well, Juan Lascano, he'd not been knocked out for 8 years. Yeah. His last 2 defeats were both for world titles. I mean, he's only lost 4 out of 42 fights.
Tough,
you know, good fight, and he comes to fight. He certainly did. He got on my fucking nerves.
What was said at the end of the 7th round? He actually come over and he come and say something to the other. What was that all about?
I have a clue. He's fucking Mexican.
it just sort of went.
Bastardo or something like that. But no, I mean, it was, and I think my way of fighting, I don't help myself sometimes. I can make a fight very, very easy because I have got good boxing ability, but sometimes I don't even use it. And I mean, talk about, you know, coming back from a defeat and a knockout defeat, 55,000 people there, you know, talk about the pressure being on. And I just add to it by getting in there, you know, instead of boxing, getting in, I get stuck in, and coming out in that big fat fucking suit, you know, adding to the pressure. Yeah. But I mean, that's what Ricky Hatton's all about.
Obviously, you've got a few friends, a few family in here tonight. Got your lady with you as well. I bet it's going to be nice for you guys to maybe take some time out now and maybe.
Now you don't know what she's looking like.
What about the future? What happens now, Rick?
Well, you know, there's nothing set in stone, and this isn't. You know, a lot of people have said that this could be the last fight in Manchester or the last fight in Britain. Nothing is set in stone, but I have signed a deal with HBO and Golden Boy Promotions, and I think in reality they're going to want me to fight in the United States.
Yeah.